issues and stuff, I need to be doing that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you. I have been running lately. I haven't ran this week because it's been my knee messed up. I have runner's knee, but I've been running, and when I tell you that has done so
Oh,
many
that's
wonders for my
good.
mental, for my physical. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I wasn't doing this sooner. Like, this is really where it's at. You know, kind of taking care of your having
Yes.
that, you know, time to
Yes.
take care of your mental, your physical,
Mm-hmm.
all in the same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's what they, they keep saying how, exercise, that it just does something for you.
Yeah.
And
Like when I'm running, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm working out. I might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm a little tired, but I try my best not to tell myself that I am tired.
right,
I just kind of do.
right.
And that's been like, you know, how I've been carrying over into a few other areas in my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really just like a mind over matter thing.
Exactly, because once you get out there and you get in that mindset,
Mm-hmm.
I never run, but I used to go to the track and walk,
Mm-hmm.
and I would, one time around was like a mile,
Yeah.
and that first mile would be a little bit, but once I started going,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't miss walking. I would go 7 days a week. Sometimes it would be hot out there, but it
Yeah.
was like I had to get to the track.
Me
I
too.
wanted to look good, but then it just did something for me mentally
Mm-hmm.
also.
Yeah.
And now that I can't do that, it's like, okay, I
You
need to
miss
find,
it.
yes. And I started, like, yesterday, I went to physical therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and they're supposed to call me today so we can set up some appointments to actually start doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, I gotta start doing something.
Right.
Just instead of sitting up at home looking, watching TV.
Right. No,
I
you're
need to
right.
be stretching, doing, and I was gonna ask you too, because I remember you told me about this, where I can get yoga classes, and the prices were not that bad.
Oh, ClassPass.
Class Pass, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the website too?
It's a app, so you would download ClassPass.
Okay.
And I think it's like $20 a month, and you get like access to different. Come on back for that. You get access to different workouts and things of such. You know, so if you want to do like a kickboxing class or a regular boxing class or a spin class, you can sign up for those classes, and it's almost like it's quote unquote for free, but it's not for free. They have deals and partnerships with the app, so you know.
Yeah, because I said I was going to tell my sister about it, and we could go, because she wants to do yoga classes too, because we used to do that before the pandemic. And so we could, I'd have somebody to go with me.
Right.
So I'm going to definitely download that, because $20, I throw that away.
Okay, we
on
eat that.
anything. Exactly.
Put that in the tank.
Right. So I'm like, surely I can do that.
Right, and I like it because, well, I haven't done it, but my friend did, and I like it because it gives you the option to do different stuff without
Yes.
having to, commit to the full, oh, I got to do at least 3 or 4 workout programs with them before I can, really join or whatever the case may be, or see if I like it.
Right, and even if I don't get to go, I'm gonna be like $20. I'm like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind, that. So yeah, I'm definitely looking into that,
Period.
because that would help me greatly.
Yep. And then I was gonna also tell you, like, try Pilates or yoga. I think yoga might be a little bit more strength, like, stretching, strengthening, but those usually help with like stability.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that's where I want to go, because in the past, before I started having all the health issues, I used to do yoga and Pilates.
Oh, okay.
I used to go to, like, I had a gym membership, and they would do classes, and I would go. And so I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, I should be able to do that, because they always tell you, if it's too hard for you to do certain moves, do it do what you can able to. And so it's always this stuff, because I used to see, like, back then, I was younger, and it used to be this old guy in there. I mean, he could beat us getting into those moves. And so, it was always good. So yeah, I'm looking. That's what I've been looking for.
Period.
I am looking for that. So Class Pass, I'm gonna write that down so I won't forget. Because I walk out of here and I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. Let me
So how's the baby doing?
He's so good. Oh my gosh.
That's good.
He's smart. I don't know what. It's so funny to me because He was we went to the park. And well, first of all, he's nosy. We went to the park. He's supposed to be asleep or whatever. He waking up trying to see what's going on.
Oh yeah. He needs to know.
Yeah, exactly. My mom was like, he nosy. I was like, girl, why is he this nosy? You try to lay him down. He's like, no, sit me up. I'm trying to see too.
Right.
Like, oh, you sure is your mama's child.
That's funny.
But he is so sweet.
That's great that you're getting so much enjoyment out of him too, and that you can help your mom with it.
Yes.
I know she appreciates that.
Yes. I'm like, girl, I know you wish you would have had us when you had me.
Right. Because that's the way it was when I was growing up with my siblings. Because it's 7 of us in total,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like 11 years older than some, like the youngest one. And so we used to, when by the time they came, we were like, okay, holding a baby, you were doing everything.
Right.
Happened with them. That's the reason why when they be like, now they be like, they be like, they be telling the older ones like, you ain't the boss of me, but like, I changed your diaper.
No, seriously, I can't wait till he say something like that.
Right.
Like, boy, do you know you got 3 mamas? What are you talking about?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he is the cutest little thing though. And plus he like real chill, and I think that's because my mom is older, so like he's not like most other children.
Right.
He'd be like, we turned on the news, he straight set up and was interested. Like, I'm like, I know this is what she be having you watching all day long. Where's the baby shows?
Right.
He ain't getting none of that. Like, he want to go outside. He don't want to be set down. He's literally like so attentive. He be kicking himself down. I'm like,
that's good. That means he's gonna be inquisitive. He's gonna be smart.
Which is good. Which is good. But I'm like, this boy is like 50 years old and a 2-year-old or a 3-month-old body.
So you're giving him the balance, because when he come with you, you get to do some fun stuff with him, and have him like playing and stuff.
Yeah, we went to the Dogwood Festival on Sunday. I know my mom wouldn't have done that if I would have suggested it. So I'm happy I did, because it was like, okay, we all was able to get outside with him. Yes. And he was like, and he wasn't even that bad. He was like up for a little bit. He took his bottle. We changed him. And he went to sleep for the rest of the thing. So we was just walking around looking. They don't have as many vendors out there no more. But we was just walking around looking at vendors, eating.
That's good.
I said, this is perfect. Like, you don't have a baby that cry for real?
That is so good. Does your younger sister, is she helping out with him too?
She his mama. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, she be talking to all of us like, get out of his face, leave him alone. Okay. I'm like,
that's her baby.
Basically.
Yes.
Mama
That's something.
Exactly, because she was the main one talking about something. Oh, we're not gonna help take care of him. You not. But then my mom was like, my mom had went to work or whatever, and she was like, I had to see how. She let me keep him. She was like, I had to see how you was gonna react, because your sister be, every time he started crying, she be running up the stairs. Like, she don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, I'm a little bit older than her. I'm also a little bit calmer than her.
Right.
So him crying don't scare me. And plus,
Right.
I don't have children.
Right.
She young turned hot. Like, she want to be outside. She not worried about no baby. She talking about something. Oh, you finally earned your overnight rights. I said, girl, you finna have your baby kidnapped. Please stop.
Right.
Because he'll be with me.
Exactly. I don't have this baby. I don't have my little brother. Exactly. She'll be calling like, when you gonna bring my baby home?
Because look, I already said when he get old enough, he playing sports after school. Parent-teacher conferences, we all there. Like, where's the team at?
I know that's right. Well, that's good. He gonna have plenty of help, plenty of support.
It already spoiled, like.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's so funny. How's Jocelyn?
She told me to tell you, hey,
Brian.
she's doing good. When I get up and get my phone, I gotta show you. She got her ring.
Woo!
And so it's official now. Yes. So we just been, as far as family, we just been super happy because, you know, we knew she was getting married.
Uh-huh.
But it's like now it's real.
Right.
Yeah, and so she's good. She's just, you know, she's she's got a lot of things she got going on, so she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get all of this stuff done, but you know, it's gonna, you know, it'll get done. Cause you know, she gotta move, cause I think she's moving sometime this summer. I don't know actually when she's moving. So she gotta pack up, and I'm sure we'll be at the last minute like we were last time packing up when she moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her mom and her dad, we went, and it was like, we were like, girl. And we started throwing stuff in boxes and bins and got her up out of there.
Uh-huh.
And it'll probably be the same way this time.
Right.
And I told her, I said, you know, because she keep talking about she gonna start packing. I said, well, just let me know when you want to start packing,
Right.
and I can come and help you.
Oh.
And so,
Now she's leaving.
yeah, she's leaving. Look, that's kind of like, I'm
Right.
like, yeah, that part I'm like, we just got you here.
Exactly.
You know, because she was always living somewhere else. And I'm like, you know, we just got you here 2 years ago. And now you're gone. It was so good having her just an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Because she could jump on, you know, and come anytime she wanted to.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, it's really progressed for her. I'm so happy for her.
Me too. I really am. I am so happy for her.
She's gonna be like a whole wife.
Yes. And she was like, I gotta learn how to be a wife. I said,
Period.
Yeah.
Because she's so independent.
Yes.
I do it all myself.
Yeah, I can do everything myself.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
Right,
We're
yeah.
in the same boat.
Yeah, so when you get, you know, to be like that age, because that's the way I was too, and I think that's the reason why I didn't get married, because I'm like, you don't want to do this, hey, I'm gone, you know.
Exactly.
And so I think, you know, that'll be an adjustment for her, but they'll work it out.
Yeah.
They will work it out.
I'm so excited for her.
Yeah, I'm excited for her, because I know she's always wanted to get married, have a
Right.
baby, so, you know, she's done the career thing, so now she can do this.
Period.
You know, she's of an age where, you know, you can appreciate it more.
Exactly. And she gonna be another one. Be over there spoiling that baby rotten.
Exactly. Because she loves babies.
She do?
Yes, all her friends, you know, they think she got mama their child because she the one, you know, always calling, checking on the children. They want to talk to Auntie Joy. Auntie Joy sending them this, sending them that.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's
So
really,
cute.
yeah, she's so good when it comes to kids.
So cute.
But at the same time, I can imagine her calling her mama saying, I need you to come, I don't know what's wrong with this baby.
And her mama will be right there.
And she'll be right there.
Period.
And I'll be beside her.
Okay. What we finna do?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, we ready. Let's go. I'm gonna keep me a bag packed.
Okay. Look, might go down there, might as well stay with her for a little bit when she first
Exactly.
for a few months.
Right. And I told her, I said, you know, I'm available, you know, to come. I said, you know, if you need somebody to stay a while, but, you know, you gotta wait till the baby get up a little bit first, because I ain't good with little babies.
Yeah.
And when it get up some size, you know, because I know she's telling me now, because I was telling her, I said, you know, I'm gonna miss you and her little dog. And I always play like in shallow that I'm gonna really miss. And I said, you know, I'm gonna have to come and, you know, stay a while. She told me you can come 2 times a year. Yeah, that's how she told me. I said, okay, then fine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I said, well, you don't have to worry. I said, I can get me a hotel.
Whatever.
Right.
She gonna be, come stay.
Exactly.
Come stay, please come stay.
Right. Come and visit me. It's boring. Yeah. Okay, so now you're telling me 2 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be down there having a good old time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to go to Louisiana and check in on her.
Yes, you will, and she'll be glad to see you. She will be glad. Yeah, make a trip. Because have you been to North Louisiana before?
I don't know. I don't know where I was.
Okay. Well, anyway, go, because it's a lot of things, more things than they had when I was growing up. And then you got Shreveport, and it's like they got the casinos, they got stuff. So,
Oh, okay,
and and she know the places to go, so she could, you know, take you around.
When I went to New Orleans, we went to the casino like down there by that little strip or whatever. We did all of that in Bourbon Street, and so I'll probably end up back in that area.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't a fan of the food.
You were okay.
Yeah, like I felt like it didn't have enough seasoning for me. Like And don't get me wrong, I like New Orleans, people food, but I feel like I like it better when they can get it in house, not in a chain restaurant.
And then, that's the thing, because the chains, they may not fix it well both, every time.
Right.
And then, look, the next time you go, I'm going to have to talk to Jocelyn, and we're going to have to tell you places to go.
Okay,
let us know.
Period.
And so, yeah, we can tell you some places to go, but you can get some, get that home cooking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I sure will. That would be perfect.
Yeah. Because that's the way she'll do, like when you come to that North Louisiana area, because it's different from New Orleans. Everybody let us know that, it's different. They think we can't cook.
Oh.
Yeah, they think we can't cook, but we can. We just cook more down home food.
Okay.
And so she'll be checking with you where they get the good fried chicken in.
Ooh, fried fish.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the lunch plate, as she called it, which is home cooking.
That's what I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what I want.
So she'll be able to take you to them places, and you'll get some real food.
I think that's just the southern in me, because even when I went to Vegas, everything on the strip for breakfast in Vegas is like gourmet.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want this. Where's the potatoes? A little bacon and a little gravy. I take the Waffle House.
Exactly. They want to cook their food with some lost on top with some cream. I don't like that. I'm like,
not for breakfast. I want me a little eggs, scrambled hard.
Give me a waffle,
A biscuit, some
right,
jelly,
exactly.
a pancake, a little French toast, maybe.
Yes, me and you the same way. Because when I go to like those breakfast buffets, my boyfriend used to always tell me, this is a waste of money for you because he be going getting the salmon and all the roast beef and all of this kind of food. It's too heavy to eat in the morning.
Exactly.
And here I am with my waffle and some bacon.
Yeah,
and,
that's me. Because you gotta still lose the rest of the day. And everybody want to be feeling heavy
exactly. I can't eat all that food that you eat.
That is so funny.
Yeah, so I totally agree with you. But you tell us when you're going and we'll get you some places to go.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so when I come back from Mexico, I'm going to start planning out my next few months, especially because I'm going to move. Okay. And I'll have a little bit more time on my hands. Okay. Well, I guess more money because rent is crazy.
Oh, I can only imagine. Them talking about, how much rent is. On TV, and I was like, what?
And ain't nobody have no rent caps, ain't no rent justice.
Exactly. They ain't give you no discount, no deal.
Nothing.
It's crazy.
That reminds me, I need to get off of work and complete my little applications.
Are you gonna stay in this area?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
But you don't have to. You can go wherever you want to go.
Exactly.
And that's the good thing.
And I'm like, sometimes it is more stressful than not being the person that don't have kids and have life at your fingertips. Because it's like, you can make so many good decisions, but you can also make so many bad decisions. And some of those good decisions might look like bad decisions for the time being, but then they usually be working out. Yeah. Because you don't know. But you gotta make the decision for yourself because you ain't got nobody, to like, you can ask, of course you can ask your friend if you have, and your family and stuff like that, but sometimes you don't even want to. You just, I don't want to hear their opinion. Yeah. Let me figure it out myself. Exactly. Like you say, it'll work out. Yeah, it always do. It always works out. But I'm glad that you're up and traveling. Well, thank you. Yes, ma'am. I gotta get something scheduled because I keep thinking about it. I'm like, where should I go? And I was thinking what's the longest you can sit in a car? Look, when we go home, I'm sitting in a car for like 8-9 hours. Oh, well, why I just don't do like a quick little weekend trip to Tennessee? And that's what I've been thinking about because I haven't gone over there. So where you going? So I usually do like Nashville. I think you would like Nashville. And I want to go to Nashville. Oh, you don't? I do. Oh, yeah. I would say Nashville. Okay. I think Nashville is like 4 hours, but they have a little barbecue. They have music hall, wineries, distilleries, all of that stuff. Yeah, and a little shopping. Yeah, that's my kind of trip. Yeah, and it's real easy on your feet. It's not too much walking or too hilly like Georgia is. Okay, good. Yeah, because I do have to, I have to plan out my trip, make sure it's someplace that's I can get to easy, things are accessible. Yeah. Because I can't do all the walking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nashville remind me of like, have you ever been to Kennesaw?
No.
Can I start Georgia?
I haven't.
It's like the more so other side of town, you know.
Oh, right.
That's what Nashville remind me of. Like still real southern, real Georgia-y, but like more so southern belle.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Nashville, so that would be good. 4 hours, we can do that. I'm gonna have to see with my sister when we can go, because now she and Jocelyn are in the process. They're gonna go to they're going to Paris and London with this school trip.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they're doing that.
When do they leave?
I think they leave like the end of May.
Oh, okay. How long they gonna be gone for?
8 days.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, 8 days. And so I'm like, I told them, I said, y'all didn't have to go and leave me. I was like, okay, I'm like, I'm planning my own trip.
Yeah, that would be perfect then,
Yeah.
for all y'all to kind of get together and do something before Jocelyn goes.
Exactly. Because I was telling her the other day, I was like, you gotta do something. I was like, I should plan, like a spa day. We can all go to the spa.
Yeah.
And, you can get pampering. But going to Nashville, I'm gonna tell her that. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. It's a real quick, easy trip. That's one of my favorite trips. If I don't go to Florida, I'll probably go to Nashville.
Okay. Have you been to any other cabins over there?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I love them.
Okay.
Like, I felt like those cabins are better than the ones in Georgia, because to me they have more, like, they have more variety, basically.
Right.
So, like, they be having glamping tents, like, in a lot of them. But I think that's because most people know, like, Tennessee, the Tennessee mountains, and all that stuff. And people know Georgia mountains, but not like that.
Right. Yeah, I've been wanting to.
When they hear about Georgia, they be trying to go to Atlanta,
Yeah. So, but first I think I'm going to do Nashville, because I've been wanting to go there for a minute.
Yeah, I really think you would like it. And I say that because, Todd Chrisley, he lived there before he got arrested or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And his mom will be out on the town, and she was, have similar problems, like her legs were just, she either couldn't walk, or they had to be on like little golf carts or street carts. But I would pay attention. I'm like, where should we get these things from? They have them on the side of the road as accessibility, or you can take the trolleys, or you can,
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's why, I have to investigate before I go places now, because to make sure they are trying to, take care of people who are mobility challenged.
Yeah.
And that's good, because then, because I was thinking I was going to have to like rent one of those little scooters or something to get around.
No. They be having them like, when you in downtown Nashville, they be having them like, almost like they have those little scooters in Atlanta.
Okay, that's good to know. Nashville is gonna be my first place.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start planning now.
And they food so good, I ain't gonna lie. I love Nashville barbecue. It's something about that hot chicken and that city barbecue.
Yeah, see, I've never had their barbecue, so yeah, that's where I'm going. And I'm still thinking about my cruise at the, probably September, October.
Right.
Doing a cruise.
I'm looking at too. I ain't been on a cruise in a minute, and I do want to go on one.
Yeah.
That might be my next trip after we figure out what we're doing for May.
And then I have to think about on the cruise, I'm like, because go to Alaska, it's like a 7-day cruise. And I'm going with this lady, we were friends and everything, but you know how some people you're friends with, and you don't mind going in places and sharing a room, a close quarters. I'm like, if I'm gonna be able to do this for 7 days with her,
Yeah.
Like I went someplace with my other girlfriend and we did it and it was fine.
Yeah, I get you. When I feel like that about people, I usually just go ahead and say, I'm going to put enough aside to get my own room. That way I'll be able to know I can deal with you in the capacity that I can shut my door if you get on my nerves.
Right.
Until I can figure out,
Right, and that's what I don't want to get, because I'll get really quiet.
Yes, me too.
Yes, really quiet. And people will think, I'm trying to be whatever. But it's because I'm just tired.
Yeah, overstimulated.
Yes, exactly.
Trust me, I get it. That anxiety don't be playing.
It don't. Because sometimes, and people just always tell me, I think I'm better now since I'm retired. I think I am. She would always tell me, you're not a morning person. She would tell people, actually, she's not a morning person. Don't talk to her.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't think I was that day.
That's too funny.
Yes, when she would actually say, she don't like talking in the morning.
Right.
Like you want to do.
Okay, literally. Like, can I get my thoughts processed first?
Exactly.
Let's start with, how did you sleep last night?
Exactly.
And then leave it there.
Exactly.
For just a second.
Right. Let's give us time, you know,
to warm up.
Right. Yeah.
Rise and shine.
Get our thoughts.
So what we gonna do today?
Exactly.
Like, people be ready to smack down with a conversation early in the morning.
Exactly. Then I'm good, you know. You probably can't shut me up.
Okay. Okay.
The first thing in the morning. So I'm trying to figure that out. And she did ask me, and at the time I said, she asked me if I, you know, mind sharing a room. And I was like, no, you know, that's good. And now I'm like, I don't know if your feelings will be hurt if I go back and say, you know, I think I want to get my own room.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because honestly, here's how I view it, right? If you have to go back and say that, she should be cool enough to know, like, you know, okay, that's probably what she needs for her own comfortability.
Yes.
It should have no other. It should have no other, you know.
There should be nothing, you know, there's nothing else.
Yeah.
That's it, at the beginning and end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you back to the ball.
Okay. I don't know why it's so hard to get all the dirt out of my hair.
I don't know. It's almost like your follicles are deep, but it's okay.
Okay.
Because I did put that serum on, and that's my first time using it. So now I know I need to give a little deeper on the scrub when I use that, because it's not a scrub to lift it. It's a rinse.
But yeah, I'm like, I think I need my own place. I need my own space.
Yeah.
So, and like you say, I think, you know, anybody should understand, because when you're an adult, it's not like when you teenagers sharing a room.
Right. You gotta share a room behind somebody's keys, somebody, whatever, you know, other bodily functions they do. They might snore at night.
Right. Exactly.
And that might be the thing that keep you awake and have you irritated for the rest of the trip.
Exactly. Because I know I snore, and when we go places, Jocelyn and her mama, they always complain about me snoring. And so I'm like, y'all snore too?
Okay.
Shoot.
And that's the kicker. Exactly.
But the thing is, you know, we just laugh and, you know, and, you know, we go with it. But, you know, I know some people, they get an attitude, you know, because we had gone, I think I went to Jamaica one time with my girlfriend and her sister. And I remember she woke me up talking about you snoring.
Okay.
And I'm like, see, I told y'all I needed my own room.
Exactly, come on back.
And y'all want to share a room because y'all want to cut down on the house.
Right.
I'm like, never again.
That's why I already know it's very hard for me to travel with people. Like, if it's usually not, you know, my man or my family. Yeah.
That's the way I feel too. If it's, you know, if I have a man, I travel with him or my family. But when it gets to be, you know, with other people, because I'm like, I think it'll be better. I don't want, you know, if we're gonna stay friends.
Right.
Yeah, we probably
because
should.
That's the thing. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I get why people feel like, oh, that could be funny or what's the problem. But it's like, do y'all know, like, if we all had to live together, some of us wouldn't still be friends. Like,
exactly.
And that's just kind of it. It's like some people at the end of the day, they need that space to go home and regroup.
Yes.
Get their thought process together so they can get up and interact with the person next day. Everybody can't go full days, you know, especially multiple days, you know, in each other's space.
Right. And especially if you live by yourself, you don't have to consider anybody else. It's not that you're trying to be, you know, because some people will say you're being extra or bougie or whatever. And I know now, I just know, I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
We need our own room.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
And sometimes even on the, you know, trips, you have to go your own way and do your own thing as friends, you know. I don't like this, so I'll do this. You don't like that, so you do that.
Right. Now, I'm very funny about, like, well, you know what, that's just why I don't travel, because I did that one time before and it just never worked out after that, so my statement stands.
Yeah, I am the same way. That's why I didn't travel a lot too, because, you know, friends, they always would ask, but I'm like, If
we can't travel the way I travel, right?
Right. If we can't get our own rooms and have our own quarters, you, when I go somewhere and I do something, then, you know, I'm planning on, I ain't trying to pity pinch.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do me, you know, because I know this is a vacation and I have planned for that.
Agreed.
And so, don't come trying to count my coins for me. And, you know, because I know some friends, they'll do that.
They do.
I'm like, you know, you're standing there trying to pay for something, here they go over your shoulder. I'm like,
Okay, back up.
Right.
But you know, I would expect people to lean back for me.
Okay.
I would expect people's parents to have taught them decency like that.
You
Like,
think so?
you don't be over nobody when they count their money.
Right. But I have had that happen. And I'm just like, I'm like, what? So yeah, it can be, you know, it can be a little different, you know, traveling with friends sometimes.
Did you want your twist dry or wet?
Huh. Does it matter?
So if I do it wet, they'll probably have a little bit more shrinkage. If I do it dry, they will have a little bit more length.
Yeah, let's do it dry. Let's try dry. Yeah. Because I didn't even take it down until today.
Oh, okay.
I was just, because I wasn't going anywhere or doing anything, so, you know, I was like, why take it down?
Right.
Just let it stay up. You know, period, do it like that. And that's the way I did. So yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to, like, you know, we talked about it, kind of get it a little break from the heat for a minute.
Yeah.
And then we can go back and we'll be good.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start looking at, you know, how much the flights are and where we can stay. And I'll have it all planned, so all they have to do is go.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cheap. Like I said, like.
Yeah, that should be very reasonable.
Yeah. That should be no, but like an hour, maybe 15 minutes. Like.
Exactly.
Maybe 2.
And like you said, we can drive there. Yeah, you know, 4 hours, that won't be bad at all.
Yeah, get up early in the morning.
Yeah, because like I say, when I don't like, you know, being in the car that long, but I do it when I have to, because I know if we go to Louisiana, it's going to be 8-9 hours.
Yeah.
Drive.
Well, honestly, it's people that go to Tennessee in a day and come back to Georgia the same day. Like.
Yeah. I
had a friend. She would go up there to go shopping with her boyfriend. They'll get up at like 6 a.m. They'll get there about 10 a.m. right when everything is starting to open. Grab breakfast, go shop, do an excursion, maybe an activity, and then come back.
Yeah, and that sounds cool. You know,
be back home by 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Right. If I was, you know, going to move like I used to, we used to do the same thing. We could go somewhere 4 hours away, you know, do the same thing, and then come back that same night.
Look, that's what life is. You really maximizing your time.
Look, we have actually done a turnaround trip, we call it, to Louisiana, where, you know.
What?
Yes.
Now that's crazy.
We'll do that like when my mom was alive,
and
we need to get down there and see her. We'll go down there and probably sleep, you know, go to sleep, then get back up and come back. Yeah, we did that a lot.
That's a bold one right there.
Yeah.
Now that's a real far drive.
Yes, it was a lot, because the last time we drove, well, I didn't drive, my sister drove, but, you know, I had to sit there long. It took me like 2 days to sleep. I was sick for like 2 days. I heard.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of road trips, but I will do some stuff. And then, you know, Panama City Beach is about 4 hours too.
Okay.
In Florida.
Yeah, and that would be a good one, because I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, they basically redid it. The last time I was there, which was like 3 or 4 years ago, they had redid it from when I was there years before that, because we used to go down there for spring break.
Okay. I remember going to Panama City Beach a long time ago, so I know it's different now. And I said, people talk about death and all the time.
Yeah, they say the water is really cute, or really pretty and blue. But I didn't go to the beach when I went in this thing. I think we was just passing through.
Okay. But that would be good too, because I want to check that out too, because I have a very getaway thing that I bought.
You know.
And I have, we can go to Florida and some other places.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I can do that real quick. That would be a good vacation.
Yeah.
4 days there.
Yeah.
I can start looking at that.
Yeah. And you know, there's a lot of big cities in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or big enough cities to like, you know, pass through especially as a quick vacation.
Mostly. And like the last time I went with some girlfriends and we went to, which is right there in, I think close to Destin. I went to this place called Rosemary Beach. And she had a time stuff, so we got like a beach house. And it was wonderful. We could just sit and look at the beach, or of course we went around the town, so souvenirs they had and stuff like that. But it was just kind of like a relaxing trip.
I had somebody recently that just went to Rosemary Beach. I ain't never even heard of that before.
Yeah, it's really nice. I think you like it.
Okay, maybe. But now I know. Next time I try to go to Florida on a quick trip, I can do one of those.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't always want to go to Miami.
Right, exactly.
Oh, you know?
Okay. And sometimes, you know, people feel things when you're kind of more like a relaxing thing.
Right.
You know, it's not really, you know, it's not fast paced really with the, you know, nightlife. I don't think. Because most of the people I saw, they were like, you know, just walking around, they'll go to the beach and do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's my time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my time. Yeah.
So, yeah, Friday at Collabs to the beach, which I like that. Well, I want to go, and I want to go more because of the historical value of St. Augustine.
Oh, yeah, I've been there before.
Did you like it?
Okay, so I was a baby, and that was like my parents' big trip for me when I was a baby. So it was like, that's the one that I have pictures of. And I would say I have memory of it too, but based off the pictures, yes, I enjoyed it. Oh, yeah, not for me.
And like I said, I want to go because I always hear about the historical, you know, that was one of the first places that was selling. Yeah, black people.
Yeah.
And so I want to go because of that.
Yeah. I think that's why my mom probably chose it too, knowing her.
Yeah. And those, like you say, you probably don't remember a whole lot of it, but maybe you go back one day.
Right.
Some of those memories may come back.
Exactly. And I still have dreams about that place.
Good.
I always do it with over it.
That's good.
I know exactly. Like I said, I remember some stuff. I remember like how certain stuff was set up, all of that.
Wow. I'm gonna have to look and see how many. I think it's no more than 6 hours to St. Augustine. If I remember correctly. It's like every place in Florida is really not that bad of a trip.
It's not.
It's really easy
I think
to
it's
get to.
yeah. I think it's in our head for the most part.
Exactly.
Like, ooh, you gotta sit down that long.
Mm-hmm.
Most people can't even sit down for 30 minutes.
They can't. They can't.
Oh, yeah, not for you.
Is there someplace like it's your dream trip that you want to do?
Oh, of course. I have a whole list.
Okay.
The Maldives, Bali,
Okay.
Thailand. I want to travel the world. Honestly. That's my dream.
You sound like Johnson, because those are the kind of places that she would get down.
Yeah.
Because she always talks about the Maldives.
Yeah.
She want to go to Iceland, somewhere up there in Iceland.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I want to do the stuff that don't nobody do.
Exactly.
Not against the Caribbean and the Caribbean and the, Mexico.
Exactly. And she was talking about this place in Alaska because they have these, I don't know what it's called, I'm have to ask her. But she wants to go someplace there because it's probably someplace that is busy some or that's out of the way, people don't know about it. She left for that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she left for that.
Period.
Yeah, period. So y'all would like that. Because she has talked about the Maldives forever.
I kind of want to do Switzerland too. I've been seeing a lot of black people in Switzerland.
Yeah. My brother I want to do Dubai, but I know that's a popular place everybody goes now. Everybody going to Dubai.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I want to go, but I don't have to rush to it.
Yeah.
But he just came back from prom.
Oh, okay.
Now he goes to like places with somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He got the real money.
Yeah. He goes to place and it's because he goes by himself because he's had his experience of trying to go with other people. So it's like he's used to going by himself. He don't need anybody.
Right.
He prefers to go by himself.
As you should.
Yeah. And so he's like, because I remember this one time he met some people and I think they all were like hiking. And so they arranged to meet up and they went on a hiking trip. And it was in Switzerland or somewhere. He loves Germany. They have like a Christmas market they do every year. And he loves going there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like when he was working for home he was an air marshal.
Oh.
So he flew all over the place.
Exactly.
And so he would always, get out on those 2 days.
Oh, you had that time? Yeah.
And explore. And now that he's retired, he just goes back to those places that he liked.
Right. My mom was telling me about, she was basically saying me and my friend or my sister or whoever should work for the CDC because they be sending like people to Africa, they be paying their stipends and all their bills and stuff, and that's how people was able to pay off their homes and they come in and stuff. And I'm like, girl, nobody want to work for CDC. I do hair for a living, please. That should tell you where my attention span is. Very short. I don't have time for nothing boring. And all that paperwork, boring. I need action, like.
Look, while Jocelyn was trying to stay here, she wanted to work for the CDC.
Oh, well, shoot.
Yeah.
She should have told me.
Yeah, she should have told you. She wanted to work for the CDC, and I think she applied, but, couldn't get it out. Couldn't get an interview. But she used to want to work for the CDC, but like I say, now that she's made up her mind that she's,
Right.
she's moving, so. But if they ever come back,
Okay.
yeah, she need to talk to you. Talk to Bree.
Absolutely. I'm
Cause
gonna be plugged in for all those. Only have mess. Curl cream. No, I think I do actually have a curl cream. Where is it? That's a style, sir. But yeah, she definitely do. My mom is plugged in for all government jobs.
Okay, that sounds good to me. What does she do for the CDC?
I can't tell you because
That's okay.
I'm on live. But in real life, she do like admin.
Okay.
But she has switched agencies. Like she says she will never leave the federal.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, it was good to me. I will not lie.
Oh yeah, you were too.
Yeah. And it is. It's like I tell people. Then it's like the last 10 years I was there. It was like everybody in private industry realized how good working for the government was because you can retire in a certain amount of time. And, you get. It's one of the only places that still give you a pension.
Exactly.
And so they were all trying to come in and work for the government. Which they, they always talk about, the government, they don't make no money.
Hold on, because my mom's straight.
Right. And that's what I have a friend that we'll talk, periodically. He's retired too. And he's like, all the people I'm seeing on Facebook, it's like, ain't none of us, everybody talking about what trip they went on. So we did good working for the federal government. I don't care what people say.
Okay.
You got your pension.
I just don't think they know that. And if they do
don't
know that, they looking at it like, oh, it should be more. But the reality is, that's probably the best it'll ever be.
Exactly. And like I said, all the white people.
And as we
they were
continue.
Because they wanted that pension because they didn't have no pension because they had been laid off from all those oil and gas companies.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to come and then you can retire. Usually if you came in like I did when I was right out of school, then 56, you could have retired at 56.
Oh wow.
And most people, if you law enforcement like my brother was, you could retire at 50.
Yeah. Well, now I do know a lot of people feel like that isn't, you know, the case anymore. You kind of got to work a little longer because of everything else. But I still feel like for the economy to be in that it's in, and the fact that it is so hard to get like certain health care and jobs, and honestly just a good, feasible, consistent working
Exactly.
job with, you know, with benefits attached to it even after you retire.
Yes.
Why not?
And I feel like, and if you one of those,
just not for me.
You know, because it's people that's still working that are, you know, came in with me, and they still there because they want to be there. You know, they making good money, and you know, they just don't want to retire yet. So if you want to do that, I tell people it's still if you want something stable that you don't have to worry about, and you're still gonna be able to retire. And because I used to worry about if I had enough money for retirement, and then after you retire, people would try to tell you that you do, and that, you know, you were gonna be fine. And now I see that because all the money that if you saved and put into your 401k and stuff like that, you have more than enough to live off of.
Right. But you know, everybody want to be greedy.
Exactly.
They feel like when you live or when you know, retire or whatever, you should be able to enjoy life a lot more than you were enjoying it. Whatever your habits were when you were working are going to be your habits when you retire.
Yes.
Unless it's just a situation of like you can't, right?
Right.
I feel like they be expecting, oh, once I be done retired 50, 45 years off this job, I should be able to sit up like the boss of the company.
Right.
No,
it's not. You wasn't bossing when you was working.
Exactly.
So why should you think you're gonna boss? You know, you have to make choices, and it's good. You know, make good decisions.
Investments, yeah.
Exactly, and you still gonna have to continue to do that, or you're gonna run out of money.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I say, if y'all, you know, hey, it's not for everybody, but it sure worked for me. And it's
that's
like you said,
no sense.
Right, and it's working for your mama. I guarantee you, when she get ready to retire, she gonna be sitting pretty.
Absolutely. That's just what she say all the time. She like, yeah, I can't wait till I retire because I can be sitting with my feet kicked up and y'all gonna be doing this and that. I'm like, girl, whatever. Whatever.
Cause how long has she been working there?
Sure, almost 15 years now. She's been in federal government. And probably more than that because that was like 13 when she started. Somewhere, a long time. She was vested.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. If it was like it was for us, it's one of the few places that you vested after 3 years.
Well, I think they moved her. Well, hers is 5 now, so it's 5 for wherever she is. And then when my friend was working for a school here in Georgia that was state, they were 10 years vested after 10. Okay. So I guess it started to go up, but after 3 years would have been easy. And then it takes people 3 years to pay out debt, clear stuff up, and move along in life. Right. And then it was like 4. So you had that, and then they match you. And like the leave you can't beat because like they start you out I think with 4 hours, but then like you after it's been so long I don't remember anymore. Then you eventually I think you have to work like maybe I don't remember, but eventually you went to 5 weeks a year. And so I like the last month of the year I didn't work. Period. Because I had all my leave. Exactly. I saved my leave. Exactly. And I would just save it until then because I knew I wanted to be off during Christmas. Right. I needed to I was gonna go home and all that stuff. As you should. But people don't be. But it takes a lot of maturity to think on that kind of level. Like, let me plan ahead. Because so many people are procrastinators or don't move when it's time to move, or even see the value in things that's not instant. Exactly, and all of that too. I told Jocelyn when she was starting to get out in the workforce. I said all of that don't look at just the salary. You have to look at everything. Look at your leave. Look at your health care, what they're paying for, how you match you. And she was like, "I'm so glad you told me that." Yeah. And that's what my mom told me. And now, mind you, I ain't never really worked for nobody else besides myself. But I still know that, even as like just having a good little bit of common sense. Even if I ever had to go back into a workforce, like okay, I know what I need to be looking for. I need to know that I need good health care.
Yes.
Something that I can afford considering all of my medical issues. I know I need to be able to have good dental. I know I need to be able to have good vision. I need to know what my 401k gonna be. Am I gonna be on vacation? Am I what is happening here?
Exactly.
Not just, oh yeah, they're putting this kind of money on my check.
Exactly.
Because if all that other stuff is invested properly and correctly, you'll be straight.
Exactly. Exactly. And like my coworker said, you know, I bet if you ask everybody who's retired if they wish they had stayed longer, everybody gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
Right. Yeah, that was definitely my mama's vision. And I kind of feel like that also played a really big role in why she decided she was comfortable enough to have another baby, because you already said,
yes.
like,
yes.
What else you gonna do?
Right, she got that security. She ain't got to worry about it. And I'm sure, since she been there so long, she can pretty much, she know how to do and move around and, got good bosses and everything. And people not gonna bother her.
Yeah.
And so why not? Then she needs to take off to be with her baby. She can take off. They don't give you no problems with stuff like
so
that.
When she had maternity leave, it was so crazy to me because she didn't know that majority of the women in the United States only get 2 weeks off of maternity leave these days. She was like, no, that's too early.
Right.
Why he ain't healed yet? How do you want back to work? She thought I was lying to her. So I had to pull up the article and show her, like, no, it's really, you are so blessed to be able to have those 2 months off, because it's so many women out here that can't even take that long off with their baby.
Right.
And then they usually get fired from their job. Now they don't have no money. And this is how the system gets you. And they want you to continue having babies.
Right.
Y'all don't have no protection over us when we have these babies. What do we mean?
Yeah, because like if you got your leave, and that's what most people did. A lot of people who were having kids, they wanted to work for the government, and the husband would work somewhere else because they had that, that flexibility. You have your baby stay out, if your child's sick and you need to go, be off for the week, okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing they can say.
Yeah. That's what she always says. She bragged on the government. She tried to get everybody to work for the government. And I'm like, girl,
I'm with her.
I get it. Obviously I'm not qualified because I'm a hairstylist. But if I know somebody that is qualified, I usually try to put them on as best as I can. I'm like, yeah, I've seen what it can do. Like my mom that did some great things.
Right.
Being able to, have the freedom that she has had.
Yes. It gives you that freedom. I mean,
she done switched through agencies and still been straight the whole time.
I moved around, and did different things, and was able to get, promotions and stuff like that, and went into management. So, in my 30-year career, it's like I feel like it went by fast when I think about it.
Right. Period.
But I do think you have to have a certain kind of mindset.
Right.
Because, it can be, working around a lot of people, because some of them, like, they used to be like, oh, I used to be, oh, Lord, sometimes. Is so-and-so coming? But, like I say, for overall,
right,
I cannot complain at all.
Yeah. If I would have went to school, finished my degree, which I probably still will, but if I would have did it, that way first, I would probably might have ended up in government, probably somewhere in there, as long as it would have been an easy job.
Right. Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to go in there doing all the work for these people. No. And
usually you don't. You have, after a certain period, when they know you do your job and they let you do what they don't bother you.
Right.
They leave you alone.
Right.
And that was the same way when I was a manager. I was like, look, you do your job. I am not checking up behind you. I'm not calling you. None of that stuff.
Right. Or that micromanagement.
Yes. I didn't like it, and I'm not gonna do it to you.
Right.
I was gonna show you Jocelyn ring. That's why I got my phone.
Oh yes, you gotta let me see.
Yes.
The way I'm doing your hair right now make me feel like I need to be trying to braid my own hair, because this is what I want, but with boho. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end up braiding my own hair. Jeez.
Okay.
then you know the way you want it. Period. Right.
You'll be cute.
As I look.
As you should.
Yes. That is a boulder. Let me see.
Yeah, she got to take.
Girl, her finger can't fit in her purse. Hi. Good. How are you?
Good. One of my favorite kicks. I see you.
Oh, look at you. How you been?
Good. How you been?
Good.
Yeah, you're getting out of town.
Yeah. You already know.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of cooking we doing today?
I guess the same. I don't. Can you? Because I'm hoping that you reuse this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So is it difficult to do a side part the way that we have this laid with the center part?
We layered it. We might just have to put more layers in it, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Oh, but using this hair.
Yes.
Does it need to go?
No. You can
Oh.
use that hair. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, because of what we'll be blending in the side part, I'll just have to probably do some blending somewhere.
Okay.
But you can still use it. It'll still be layered up.
Okay. No problem.
You want to do that? Good.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Do you want me to is it lifting anywhere or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
So it should be easy to pull it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come
No,
take that
you're
off.
fine. You're fine. And my hope was to have it taken down before now, but life was lifing. So
As it always is.
I feel like I'm walking here like, what? How you doing? This is no hair, no help, nothing.
It's okay.
It's a hot mess, but yeah,
It's
but I'm
okay.
here.
You gotta go downtown today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's just gonna be a late evening, but it's okay.
Oh.
You get me tight to do the things. That's one less thing, you know.
Period. How have you been?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Good.
Yeah. Going anywhere exciting?
Mexico.
Oh, yeah. I was just looking at this article about great places to go in Mexico.
Uh-huh. What did they say?
Well, they mentioned this one spot that starts with an M that I've never heard of. Let me see if I can pull this article up again. It's one of those Apple News articles.
Mm.
Oh, well, that sounds interesting. What was it?
Oh, Miss Carla, you really got me wanting to sit down and give myself this same braid pattern.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's right.
Because I'm already jealous because I'm not going.
I know.
Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so
You and
good.
me both.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm gonna film for you too. We're gonna all be there.
Hey,
Yes,
think
yes.
about us. Horse.
Look at this picture that's out of the close up.
Girl, yeah, she better stop playing. She better stop playing.
That's too funny.
She better stop playing. That man did her good.
Yes.
I love that for her.
Yes. And she had asked me one day, she's like, is it too big? Because everybody at work, they were like, oh, you know.
Girl, forget them.
Right.
But you don't wear that ring out in public. You better get you a rubber band ring.
Right.
Oh my God, here he is. That man love her. Send me that, because now that's go. Look, I got an idea. Let's go.
Okay. I'll tell her, you know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put that on my vision board.
I know that's right.
That's a ring, honey.
That's for him.
Yeah, he did really good. Really good.
Oh, you ready? Oh, okay.
Well, try to keep us smooth and I got to down 10.
No problem. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, so hopefully it'll slide right. I don't know if it's helpful that it'll slide right off, but.
Yeah, it should be. That's comfortable?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Am I backing up for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, no, that's exciting though. So you've still got Japan on tap, Mexico.
Well, so
stamps.
yeah, we're trying to figure Japan out because he's actually about to see. Well, he has a job offer.
Okay.
He's trying to decide if he wants to accept, but he's also somebody told him to apply for another job recently so they can pull his application. So he's thinking that job will be better and it's more remote, so it just depends.
Okay.
So we're gonna see.
Congratulations on all of that.
Okay, look, thank you.
Awesome news. Yes.
Yeah, he know how to do his job, I guess. That's what that means, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so
see, it's already off.
exactly. I'm gonna have you go ahead and like start pulling the braids while I
Okay.
shuffle your case.
Okay.
Your cap.
Mm-hmm.
How about case?
Sure. Can I sit up?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me try to draw you out a little bit.
Okay.
And then it's right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start it up. Stories of the stuff y'all be having to go through to come get your hair done.
Right? Exactly. Well, it was. That's what when you said noon, I was like, ooh, let's see. They had just texted, said they were like 40 minutes out. I was like, but that cut into my hair time, so.
Yeah, because you don't want
Taking
to
it
get your
down.
hair time.
Right, exactly. It's important.
Perfect.
But yeah, but you know I can get it done. So you did the right thing. Just come on. You
Right,
come on
yeah.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been saying for like, y'all can come on, I'm not going to be late.
Yeah, seriously, it was like that because they were supposed to come yesterday.
That's so
That's
funny.
I will tell in a minute, yeah, you're going to have to go because I need to go to my hair appointment.
Right,
Black women and their hair
Yeah, right, no
appointments.
joke.
No jokes. I'm crying. Because I completely understand.
Oh yeah.
If I was desperate, oh no, baby, look, figure it out.
Right.
Leave it outside.
Right. Rain them every day.
Right.
Yeah. My girl's gone. I'm not even mad.
Okay.
You're so deserving. Oh, it is fun.
Period. Thank you. Oh, that's so amazing.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, have enough fun for me.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself.
Absolutely,
Enjoy yourself.
absolutely.
You deserve it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
And you work hard.
That's right.
Okay, and look, and that's why I've been trying to tell myself, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get all my good work in, because when I go out of town, I deserve to go upside down. But like,
Right.
I shouldn't even know who I am out of town. I should be having so much fun.
You ask yourself, who are you?
Okay, literally, who is this woman? You ain't going home to no bitch.
Show up then. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Period.
Just be able to totally relax and shut down.
Have y'all already started grilling out for the spring, summer seasons?
I haven't, but yeah, what about you? I guess that's for you, because
Not yet.
Not yet. I would like it, but
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to start getting some food on the grill.
Right.
I'm about to ask my brother, like, you know, where you gonna put some meat on the grill?
Okay. Look, what you need me to make?
Exactly.
Right, because he was talking about it, but he hadn't done it yet, so I'm
Okay.
thinking it's probably gonna be Memorial Day.
Oh yeah. Wait, when is Memorial Day?
What is it, May
May the last,
24th or something?
something, yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't keep up with the days like that anymore. When I was working, I knew all the days. I would be off on those days.
Right, it's like you knew the number, the date
Yeah,
number.
another thing for being in the federal government, you get all those days off.
Yep. Sure do.
Oh, yeah. Who were you with?
I was with Treasury Department.
Oh, okay.
Sure do. I don't even know none of the days either.
IRS.
Yeah. Oh, look at you this week chilling, getting back. Have you seen all the viral videos of them calling the folks down in person? Is that unusual?
I don't know.
Do they usually call people? A lot of people had to show up in person to verify who they were to get their return.
I don't know. A lot of people said it was because they was going to the little hole in the wall tax spots trying to get they keep their money in their pocket. You know, like the little.
I heard that they were, told some people to come down in person, but it was because of identity. You had to verify your identity. Something going on with identity theft. But when I was working there, we didn't do that, right? Yeah, we did. Nothing like that. It was odd to me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, so that is different. I was like,
you think about everybody's gym, and then after that, people
You have to you have to wonder if it's,
Who is
it's a
blowing my
scam.
phone up like that?
They showed one in Texas though yesterday where the office closed at 2. They called all those people down there and the office closed at 2 o'clock. And they did it here in Atlanta. I don't know if the office closed.
Well, a friend of mine was telling me that they did it like last Saturday,
Mm.
and so many people came, and then they got the people got irate because you know they weren't moving fast enough.
Yeah,
And
I heard they closed the office down
They
there.
had to close the office
They
down.
closed it
So
also early.
They had to call,
Okay.
call the police and Homeland Security, everybody out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you get people like that, and that's if this is something new.
Mm-hmm.
That was unusual.
Yeah,
And everyone's
right.
come down for their.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
talking about they were late on their bills.
And yeah, people are concerned about their refund, you know, I
They
guess
felt
some
like
people
they got
not get-
less.
Yeah, yeah, so it's just all kinds of stuff going on.
Okay.
But you know, you're the perfect person to talk to.
I know,
I was on
exactly.
Twitter. I was on Twitter,
Mhm.
and I was seeing them basically having those same complaints. Because you know, I ain't filed mine yet. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna wait till that extension done.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look,
But
I
was
just
like,
I told my sister, she like, since you retired, you don't try to file your return on April 15th.
Girl, no,
I was
no.
like, yeah, because when we worked for them, we couldn't do nothing. You could not do an extension, you could not owe nothing.
Period.
Period. You have to be above, you know.
Right,
And
yeah.
I'm like, now that I'm with them, I filed an extension.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to rush.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Well, the irony that you're here and you know, a retiree from the Treasury Department to ask that question, because when I saw those videos yesterday, I was curious. I said, this must be something new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're forcing people to do. That was
Yeah. And
It says from that man.
it's
That-
very
that
strange.
orange man.
That's what I was thinking. The policy changed around that time. But you inconvenience individuals who
Yeah.
are honest and well-meaning.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
that one woman they interviewed, she was clearly disabled, in a wheelchair, and they closed the office, and
Yeah.
you know she was
Yeah. You know, which they find out sometimes through trial and error after you do something that wasn't a good thing and
Yeah.
it's
And
not
but I
work.
could have seen that. Look at how people behave just on a regular
Right,
day.
right,
Exactly.
exactly.
Y'all
You
would
call
work.
everybody down to your
Exactly.
office
No,
and
yeah.
the front
That
line
should,
and
yeah,
have to deal with
that should,
that.
I feel like that should have been a thing of, okay, if we know we're going to be doing this, this is what we do. We put out a message to say letters, last names, letter A through Z, or,
Oh,
you know,
right.
A through whatever,
That's the same
or
thing I say.
numbers,
Yeah.
whatever.
You don't have everybody come at one time and send them and because if it's what she said, if it's an identity theft issue, that is very important. And you know, because you're not gonna get your money because somebody else gonna stole your identity, so they gotta verify all of that stuff. But that's the same thing I said. They shouldn't have had the whole group just come. You should have put it into sections and say, this is gonna be A through F come today, then such and such, you know, you stagger it.
Or
Right,
if you filed around these certain days,
Yeah, do it that way.
something
So you
to-
know it'll be at least
It's
100 people a day.
Yeah, it has to be ordered because they know too that, of course, they're understaffed. And
Look at how they be doing this when we be voting though. That's just what it would have been.
Yeah.
Y'all divide us up by
Right.
counties, you can't do this
Right.
and the third. Why did you put all them people
Right,
in?
right. So I don't know who made that wonderful decision.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm sure after they have seen themselves on television
Right.
and people have been complaining and
Mhm.
stuff like that, they're gonna have to do something different because
Right.
that's not gonna work.
It's not a good look, and it's not good for your frontline workers,
No.
you know, that I have to deal with those
No.
irate people.
Yeah, because
That
you know,
is
they be
all
cussing
scary.
and fussing about
Right,
their money.
exactly. And that's what one of the girls was saying. She was like, you know, some people she know, you know, they were like, because the people were, you know, irate and they were, you know, they were getting kind of belligerent. And that's hence the reason they called Homeland Security and the police to come down there. And you know, then you know, as a worker, you have to go to your car and stuff, and then some
Right, people are waiting on you and mad at you.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
No, thank you.
And the funny thing is, they say the office is right there by the Atlanta PD
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the stadium.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
y'all mean to tell me these people don't play in concerts? Y'all gonna go down here and cause a scene right here on the street?
No, they didn't know. They don't know. You know, and like Homeland Security, it's always a couple of them stationed right in the building. So, you know, when they needed reinforcement, they just call them and they'll bring them in.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, y'all come in with me, get a big.
yeah, it's,
That's a mess.
yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not there.
Oh, retiree,
Yeah, I'm like, I'm glad
yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I know a lady, every tax season she'll be walking around with her fingers glued to that laptop like, oh, I'm so over this, I'm so over this, I can't wait till this is over.
Be done.
It is, you know, when it comes tax time, people just, it's stressful. I understand, it's stressful. because some people waiting on their, refund to do things. with.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then,
They had plans on those, they had designs on
Exactly.
those.
Exactly.
They
That money was already
Yes.
allocated.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
I think it's crazy to me, like, the whole refund conversation, like, why do we have to wait that long?
Yeah.
To get
When
our
y'all
money
take
back.
that money, when y'all get your money up front.
Right.
Well, like I used to tell people when I was working, look, I had mine, and some people want their refund. They like doing it so they can have that money coming in, that they have allocated for something.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to tell people, look, you do your withholdings, so you try to break even. Because I don't need the government to hold my money for me.
Right.
They're not gonna give me interest, so no thank you.
Good point.
And so I always had to pay a little bit, but
Yeah,
that was
upfront.
okay.
Mhm.
But I'm not giving you my money to hold all year.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. Just want to pay them at the end of the year.
Yeah. Especially if you did what you had to do with your money,
Exactly.
you'll probably be done recoup
Right.
2-3 investments on
Yes.
that for what you gotta pay for.
Exactly. But I understand, a lot of people, they get thousands of dollars back. And so they got kids and they gotta do whatever with it. So they do want their money back. Here's the reason why, people start going to them little agencies and they'll pay them because they say they can get your refund in 3 days.
Right.
And they pay you gotta pay interest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people, like you say, you only get $300 back, so by the time you gotta pay them.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Give it a
Exactly.
Someone gonna tell you that. So
Exactly, you missed the point. Don't you? And it was like a friend of mine, she was doing that. And I was like, girl, I'm sure you how to do your return for yourself. Because I'm like, if you get some tax software, like one
That's
H&R
$60
Block, TurboTax,
right there. That's it.
basically,
$60.
instead of paying HR Block, you can use
Right.
that and then, other people can use it. And it's simple. And
Right.
like she did, I walked her through it. Then after she did it, I reviewed it for her. And now she does it all every year.
That's it.
I'm like, you don't need to pay nobody.
Right.
Because especially if you have a simple return,
That's what my mom is.
they're
right
just
now.
taking your money.
doing her taxes.
Yeah, she's also a retiree, but she's a retired accountant, and she's been going to an accountant to get her taxes done. But she's like, this year, she said, I'm not to give him, $250 to $300 to have a simple return to be a
Right.
retiree. Now.
Exactly.
It's not that complicated. This is what I do.
Right.
So she's like,
Literally.
this is what I do. She's like, I just don't feel like
Like,
doing it.
exactly.
Yeah.
As
Exactly.
you should. Put your money in your pocket and keep it there.
Right. But like, when it comes to my money, no ma'am, I'm not gonna give it to you. Like, there's something extra I can do.
It's the truth.
So I got right on my computer and found the extension. Then I started calling people. I called Jocelyn and I'm like, are you trying to do? I'm like, girl. She's like, I already did my extension. Then I called my sister because I knew she was gonna be trying to do hers. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm tired. I said, girl, call it extension. Period. Don't stress yourself out.
Like you agree, this is my first year completely filing under the LLC. And, yeah, I should be more stressed out about it than anxiety.
Girl.
Whatever.
Oh, let me tell you something. When the best thing somebody told me, don't even worry about it. Set up an auto pay. They take your money out
Yeah.
every month and let it be.
Right. Don't even look at it. Don't let it.
They get
come out.
they get their minimum payment every month, and it'll just tack on
Yeah.
every year
Yeah,
as long as
you
y'all
say
know I'm
without
paying it
interest.
and I'm in good standing. Yeah.
Just make sure, you got that, make sure you got your quarterly payments coming out.
Yeah.
Like she say, set up your auto pay and, come in, then, it shouldn't be, I know it's stressful, but it should be less stressful.
Yeah.
Because you already got those payments in, and yeah, you may
Right.
owe something, but you ain't gonna owe as much as if you don't do it.
Right.
Right. Yeah, 'cause I just
They go to
figured
jail
I would
like
get that lump
Lauren
sum.
Hill.
Well, no,
Right,
exactly.
right,
I went to
right.
the- What's this nice of me? No, nobody has time for that.
Exactly.
They come talking about you don't
You might not have got your 2,000, but you did get your 200.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Yeah, 'cause I had in my mind just going to give them that lump sum and be done with the auto pay.
The hardest part for me is like remembering my expenses and all of that stuff.
Mom and I spent a week last week working on mine, trying to figure that out. But you're right.
Do you have a system set up like where how do you keep your things that you need to do your taxes?
To be honest with you, no, because I feel like that's my boyfriend's job.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As long as you got that.
Just show me what to do, and I'll do it. But he figure it out every time, so I'll just be like, okay, whatever. Like, I just know like. He will tell me like when I'm going to like lunch or stuff or shopping to get receipts to write on them, try to save them. I haven't did the QuickBooks thing yet, but I do everything usually with my card for my business. So if it's coming out, it's going to my business.
Right. Exactly, and that's a good thing to do because that's one of the things I was going to tell you. Because I even do that for me personally. I use one card and I pay for everything that way. So then I just, when the card comes, I pay it off.
Yeah. So like everything I transfer, well, basically everything is mine, and then I pay my bills. I'll transfer over whatever I need. But other than that, if I don't have cash, I don't have no money.
Yeah, and that's good because you have keep two separate accounts if you can, and you won't have that if you ever come up for an audit. And they like, you did this, that, and third. You can show them, no, this is my business account.
Right.
Everything came out here. You make it so simple.
Right.
Yeah. But like, since your boyfriend watching over there for you, I know you taking care of it.
Yeah, he made me do like a payroll one year just to see which one was working out best for me. But I feel like we kind of realized like, okay, you a little bit easier because I'm not a real big spender. Like it's a little bit easier for me to just transfer whatever I need, replace it, do whatever I need to do.
Right. Yours is not all that complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Did you stay on payroll?
For a few months.
Okay.
And then it was like the economy shot up again, and I was like, okay, no, this isn't working for me.
Yeah, I had to have that discussion.
Yeah, it just wasn't working for me because I have to spend out way too often or too frequent. And because I don't shop for anything else, it's like every time I'm spending for the business. So it was just easier for me to be like, okay. Yeah. Alright, almost finished.
When
Sunday.
Oh, okay. Not a minute later.
Yes.
Liz, alright. 5 a.m. I'm gonna be at the airport, and I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna be at the airport before then.
You gonna make sure?
Not at all. And I already said because we usually park at the airport, but I said no, we're gonna take an Uber this time.
I know that's right. You don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Get back, just go get
Rushing,
I think that's smart.
That's right.
Don't have no stress, because I don't want to be stressed out.
No. And no, no.
Right.
No, put this stuff in this Uber and let's go. We on vacation now.
Yeah. You gotta worry about where you park the car too. I forgot where I parked mine at.
Oh, I always have to take a picture.
I forgot where I parked my car when I lived in Houston. And so I'm all over the place, looking for my car. Because I went to the airport, I was stressed.
For me, even going to the grocery store or anything, if I'm on the phone and I'm I come out and I'm like,
I do that too.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Right, yeah. So now I try to make sure I got some kind of marker or something where I park my car, because I don't want to forget.
You can find your car on your phone where you parked that on your device.
And I've seen that, because I have to put on the locator, if I'm trying to track somebody, family or something like that.
Right.
But I need to remember that. I got all of this stuff on my car, you see, I don't even know it.
Yeah. I don't know how to use it on my car either, though. That's why I always just take a picture, because I'm like, it's a little bit more visual for me. I need to know where I am specifically.
Rather than trying to navigate where the phone is telling you to go, it's like, go east.
Right.
I'm in the parking garage.
Right, exactly.
Where's east?
Right. And that's the way I feel. I'm not going to be able to do it, so I I need to just take a picture. That's a good idea, take a picture
Mhm.
where you park it.
I know people that even go as far as taking a picture and saving it as their screensaver the whole vacation.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
I won't go that far. It's like, because I be in my pictures enough. As long as I'm in my pictures, I'll see it.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That would be good enough for me, yeah, to send my pictures, then I can go there and take a look at that. You have a wonderful trip.
I know.
Have fun.
Where we going? To Mexico.
Cancun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
My first
I'm
time.
gonna go to the pyramids and all.
Yeah, so that's what I've been hearing. That's what we're gonna be doing. So
Okay.
I was like, okay.
I love it. She's like, I heard that's what I
Yeah,
that's how I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Basically,
like,
I just show up.
I'm at my bed.
Basically, literally all the way there. I don't know nothing,
Okay.
but how we get there
Mm-hmm.
on a flight. What time we get there? 5 a.m.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good time. Yeah, you have a good of the day.
Yeah, to be over there drinking, eating, chilling, cause girl, I can't wait to eat a taco. That's it. That's all I want is a real taco. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hair braided like this. I'm gonna have to go tell my cousin he'll be or something.
Yeah. Get ready to go. All my first showing that I gotta get my color next time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can think about this thing.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, and I'm over here shitting you. We've been talking. That's what it was.
We have been talking, I've been running my mouth, that's why you didn't talk about it.
I'm great. Alrighty. Usually I will put you under the dryer, but because it's dry,
Yeah, okay.
I just sprayed you down.
Out of here early and I can go home and get a nap.
Period.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my cord this time. Okay.